Hello everyone, and welcome to a new weekly reading vlog. So, it is currently 10 o'clock on Monday, the 10th of May, in the evening. I figured I'd just jump on here and actually start this reading vlog on a Monday while I'm thinking about it, and see if I can keep up the streak of letting you guys know what I'm reading. Yes, I'm still on this couch. It's a wonderful thing to have in a room. Even if it is your bedroom, it kind of makes the room feel a bit bigger, especially my room. And I feel like I can relax here, which is kind of what I need. I think that earlier, I wasn't relaxing when I was reading, and I was feeling really bummed out and really low about reading and stuff like that. So I wasn't really reading. So there's that. Have I read so far today? No, I haven't. But, it's because I worked late tonight. I worked 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. tonight, so I haven't really had a lot of chance of time to read today. Last night I read about 40, 50-ish pages of my current read, which is Lady Midnight. I'm hoping I can finish that this week, since I'm 200 pages in. It's 600 pages. If I were to read 100 pages per night, I could have it finished by Friday, and I could start Dreamcatcher for the following week, which is my other read I'm supposed to read this week I already chose. I'm actually liking this Shadowhunter series, The Infernal Devices, much better than the Mortal Instruments, which is really interesting because at the time I first read The Mortal Instruments, I really liked it, but this is so much better. And I think it's because of, she's already built up, Cassandra Clare has already built up the Shadowhunter universe, and when she was first writing City of Bones and the rest of the books in that series, she hadn't written the universe up. And now that we're on to the Dark Artifices and Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron, The Last Hours, she's written so much into this universe already that her writing style has gotten so much better. I'm also kind of liking that this book has added the idea of doing a sort of murder mystery into it, because I do like murder mysteries and whodunit style books. I'm excited to read more of those type of books, so that's kind of why this series is sort of hitting better for me. There's that update. Let's talk about what's going on this week. Let's see. I work today. I don't work tomorrow. And actually, I should tell you what I have going on tomorrow. I have a job interview tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you guys what company it is, because I could get in trouble for saying it on the internet, and I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. I also can't really tell you what the job interview is for, because at this company, I applied for 4 different positions today and got an interview for tomorrow. I don't know which position it's for. I know it's going to be one of those, so prepping for this interview tomorrow is going to be a bit interesting if I don't know what the interview is for. But each job deals with the same stuff, sort of. There's no really difference. So I'm going to spend tomorrow prepping for this job interview. It's over the phone, which to me seems like it's going to be more relaxed, and that's why I'm actually kind of not stressed about it right now. And I think the other reason kind of not stressing out about it is I've been doing this video content and putting myself out there on the internet. I feel pretty comfortable talking to a live camera feed. It's a little interesting. I don't feel as nervous anymore when I turn on the camera. I used to be nervous and I wouldn't talk for the first, 15, 20 seconds of filming, but now here I'm jumping on in like the third second, so I feel better. And yes, the interview is going to be nerve-wracking, of course. I have anxiety and I hate talking to people I don't know. But it won't be all day. I'm glad it's kind of here at home, which means it is more relaxed. Plus, it's going to be on the phone. I can have my computer out. I can have my resume up and notes out. So it's more open book, which means this is going to be more scripted. I'll have to figure out how to prep. I guess I'm going to prep tomorrow. I did a little bit of some at work today, which I probably shouldn't have done, but, it's done over and now. There's not really big harm in doing it. Plus, I didn't start doing it all shift, and I didn't do it while I was checking out a customer. Unless I remembered a thought, then I did. But that's beside the point. So anyways, I have an interview tomorrow. It's at 5 o'clock. The other big thing that's happening this week is on Saturday, I get my second COVID vaccine. I'm getting shot 2 of Moderna. That's the first one I got. It's Saturday at 3:30 p.m. I did take off Sunday in preparation for not feeling well. Whether I feel well is going to be okay. I'm going to take the weekend off. I have to figure out filming. I have to figure out, the stuff like this. I have to figure out, when I'm going to edit and stuff. Because I don't know if I want to edit at night, but I don't want to edit during the day either. Especially if this works out. I might not have time to edit during the day, and it's going to have to be in the evenings, but I'd have the evening. I'll give you guys more of an update when I have them. Hello there, you guys. And welcome to this reading update. So today is Saturday, May 15th, and I'm here to give you guys some updates. I actually haven't done a lot of reading this week. I think I posted for you guys. I gave a clip for Monday, and that's really roughly essentially all the reading I've done this week. So not really that great, and it's almost 9:30 on Saturday. And I haven't done a lot of reading for you guys. And that's essentially because of a thing that happened this week, which I'm hoping to give you guys probably a life update video that'll go into some more details about about something that happened this week. I'm really excited for it. I didn't really know it was going to happen. It happened over the course of 48 hours, and it's going to be quite an experience for me, and I'm really excited for it. However, because of that, my reading is going to take a turn for the worst, and which is really sad that I'm going to have to really buckle down on reading for you guys every day. I'm going to figure out when I'm going to be able to read. Essentially, my free time in June is going to become very non-existent and only on the weekends. But I'll be doing a lot more than what I used to be doing. You guys will know eventually. I wish I had more of an update, but I kind of want to give you guys a full update video for you guys since it's kind of big. even though this is strictly a channel, a booktube channel, I do want to give you guys, life updates when they have them. And I just had a really big life update that will happen in June. However, that does mean whatever you want-a-thon is definitely still going to happen. I'm going to have to do quite a bit of tweaking for it with, my TBR for it. I do know I've sort of decided which team I'm going to be on for whatever you want-a-thon. Whatever you want-a-thon is a readathon hosted by Maddie over at Book Browsing Blog. I've been following their channel for a couple of months now, and I really like her content, reading similar books to what I do, a lot of contemporary fantasy, science fiction, books of that sort. And it's a readathon hosted for the entire month of June, and it essentially is called Whatever You Want-a-thon. Essentially, you get to read whatever you want. It's basically a competitive readathon, and it's also a non-competitive readathon. So you can play however you want. I'm going to try to play kind of both, because this readathon has prompts, so I'm going to try to pick books that would fit some of those prompts, and then fit books to just read them. There are tons of different teams. I will link her announcement video down below in the description bar for you guys, in case you haven't heard of it before, but I'm pretty certain you guys probably have heard of this readathon before. Anyways, it's going to be the entire month of June. So look forward to content from that. Hopefully in June I can remember to vlog every day, or at least turn on the camera probably every other day. Reading updates. I don't have a lot. I'm very sorry. I haven't really done a lot of reading. I think the last time I spoke to you, I was on page 300 of Lady Midnight. And I'm really liking it so far. I'm on page 300. So I'm about roughly near half of the book. I did decide to read a little bit earlier today. I was doing some reading sprints, and I got like 20 pages read. But since this week for reading, I've kind of fallen out of reading. I wanted to try something today. So essentially, I bit the bullet when I bought today Traitor's Leigh by Sebastian Castell. This is a recommendation from Jade. I was planning on reading this book for Whatever You Want-a-thon, because each of the different teams has their favorite books. But, however, another favorite book of Jade's is, I think, A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. And I don't have to buy that book. I did buy this book. It was only $3 on Kindle. And I have a Kindle Fire HD tablet, so I bought a book today for $3. And I'm kind of okay with it since it was only $3. I don't know why. The rest of the series is pretty cheap too, so if I really like this book, I'll probably buy the rest just because they're only on here. I don't know if his other books are on here, or Spellslinger. I do want to read those books. Anyways, I am still liking Lady Midnight, and I know I should stick to my TBR. Since this week, I kind of fell out of the reading mood, and I really haven't been reading in the evenings. Normally, it's been me just binging Netflix. Which, this week, I started and finished a TV show. Don't get me wrong, it was a sitcom, and I had seen, of course, the first couple of seasons. Yeah, I started and finished in probably 4 days. That was kind of bad. Oh well. I know I really haven't done a lot of reading this week. I was almost gonna wash out the vlog and not. But, I did film one day this week that I remember, so I'm gonna still read an update for you guys. So, Lady Midnight. I'm really still liking Lady Midnight. It's actually nice to be back in a Cassandra Clare novel that's different from the Infernal Devices, because I was trying to finish that in the previous month and I didn't get to finishing it, even though it was a reread. But this I found to be better. Yeah, I'm gonna get to reading. I might update you guys later tonight. I might update you guys tomorrow morning. I do have tomorrow off, which is great. I'm gonna hopefully be doing a lot more reading tomorrow and a lot more just relaxing, because today, you probably can't tell, but I got my second COVID shot today. So I took tomorrow off because I am figuring and determining that I'm going to be in a bit of a recovery type state tomorrow. So I'm not going to really want to do much. So I might just put on sprints and read all day. So I might get a lot read. So yeah, I will update you guys after I've gotten some more reading done. The TBR for this month might be a little bit washed since I've only read one book for the month of May so far, and it's already the 15th. But I'm going to try to still knock some books out during my last couple weeks of the month here. Hello there, you guys. So, today is Sunday, March 16th, which means it's the end of a week, which also means it's the end of this weekly reading vlog. I'm going to do a wrap-up of what I've read this week, which hasn't been very much. I actually haven't finished any books this week, and I technically started 3. So, this week I roughly got to page 320 in Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I'm really liking this book so far. It feels... we're starting to really get into the murder mystery side of things, and that's kind of why I'm actually liking it, is because it kind of feels like it's a murder mystery, and stuff like that. Like, it feels really just kind of down to earth and really happy. And, well, not happy because it's sort of depressing. It's a Shadowhunter book. But it feels, to me, it feels like a good place to be if I just want to kind of be in that world. So I'm enjoying it. I started, a couple days ago, I started Dreamcatcher by Stephen King, because that was supposed to be my next book that I was going to read after Lady Midnight, which I'm kind of not very happy that I chose quite a lot of big books on this month's TBR, because I don't think I'm going to finish. So far, I've only read one book, and it's the 16th of the month. So I haven't read a lot of books this month, and I'm really sorry for that. It's been a month. It's been a month, and this last 2-3 weeks here are gonna be really busy and a bit stressful. Just because I have a lot that has to happen, that I have to get done. But it will all be worth it, and you guys will hopefully find out in a video, hopefully coming at the beginning of next month, as to what happened this week. Because not only is this a booktube channel, but I kind of want to kind of just also use this as a platform to talk to you guys about what's happening in my life in general, if I have any news to share, and I have some news to share. So, I will share that for you guys in the beginning of June. I'm going to have to heavily plan out June, and I'm going to have to like really work and get to the bottom of my productivity. I should use this month here as a kind of building block, but I don't know if that's going to happen the way I want it to with my work schedule, because it's very inconsistent right now, but that will change. Dreamcatcher. So it's interesting. I haven't gotten into like the whole meat of the story yet, so it's kind of, I don't quite know what to make of it right now. I'm only like 40 pages in and not really much has happened. Right now, if I were to just give it a rating after read the 40 pages, I would give it a 3-star. So we'll have to see if it picks up. Hopefully I can finish it this month. That's what I'm hoping tonight I can get quite a bit of reading done. But I don't know. Which brings me to my third and final book that I started this week. So because of recent events, I decided as a celebration in the moment to buy myself a book, and I bought Traitor's Blade by Sebastian Castell, and last night I read about 40 pages of it on my Kindle, and oh my gosh, you guys, this was the best recommendation. I'm only 40 pages into it, and it is one of the most funniest books I've ever read, and it reminds me a lot of this anime that I've seen, Seven Deadly Sins, where essentially it's about this group of legendary knights who band together to try to help defend the kingdom, and the anime is roughly the same. So it's kind of giving me those vibes, which I'm really enjoying. I'm excited to see what happens to these characters. I will probably read some more of that today. I wish I could have started earlier, and I kind of didn't want to add another book onto this month's TBR, but what do you know? Whatever stuff. Sometimes life happens, and you kind of feel like reading something else, and that's essentially what happened. So yeah, I'm very excited to continue with all 3 of the books. Let's see if that happens next week. My schedule for next week is kind of looking like I'm working later shifts, which means I have more time during the day to get stuff done. So we're going to hopefully be reading more in the evenings. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please remember to give this video a like and a subscribe. Comment down below what you guys got up to this week, or just to say hi. I'm sorry that the content wasn't that great this week, but I had something happen and it ran into filming time, and I had to do a lot, and it was stressful, and I didn't want to read. But now the stress from that is gone, so yeah. So thanks so much for watching, and remember, we are the one within the all.